Hello everyone. Today our lesson will be about the present simple. First, we will identify the form of verbs in the present simple, and after that we will see when we should use it, okay? So let's start with the first part, which is the form. The first one is the affirmative form. Of course, the affirmative form we mean when we have a simple declarative sentence, okay? Well, we have the subjects first. I, you, we, and they. They are followed by a verb which is base. When I say base, it means the verb does not change. For example, I swim well, you run fast, we help each other, and they play games. As you see here, we did not make any changes for these verbs. We keep them as they are. Okay? So please remember, when you have I, you, we, and they, you never put S for the verb or anything when it is the present simple form. Now, let's see the second group. When we have the subjects he, she, it. In general, the verbs take S, like in these examples. Okay, let's see. You have he swims well, she runs fast, he helps others, and it plays games. All these verbs take S at the end. Why? Because you have the subjects he, she, and it. Sometimes we need to put ES for the verbs, not only S. Look at these examples. You have he, he watches TV, she washes her hand, he goes to school. The verbs take ES because they are, or these verbs finish here with CH, here with SH, and here with O. When you find any of these verbs, they need to take ES. Of course, here we mean only when you have he, she, and it. You need to put ES for the verbs, okay? So here you have this exercise for practice. Put the verbs between brackets in the present simple form. What you need to do, take your notebook, pencil, and try to answer these questions by putting these verbs in the present simple form. Okay? Put pause for your video. When you finish your answers, then you can again play it to see the next slide, which has the answers. You have he watches, she rushes, we play, they study, he goes, and she reads. As you see here, we put ES because you have he and you have CH. Here again you have SH with she. Here we put nothing for the verb because we have the subject we. Same thing here, we put nothing for the verb because you have the subject they. Here we need to put ES because you have O and you have the subject he. And the last one we put only S, okay, and because we have the subject she. Okay, yeah, is it okay? I hope you understood this one. Now let's move to the next one, which is the negative form. Always when we say negative form, it means we have not. Okay, we use not, N-O-T. Okay, again, when you have the subjects I, you, we, and they, we say do not or don't plus the verb. Okay, but when you have he, she, and it, we must say does not, or the short form doesn't, plus the verb base. When I say the verb base, means the verb should not have s or es. Like you have here, I don't swim well, you don't run fast, he doesn't help others, and she doesn't play games. You see, I have doesn't, but there is no s. Again, doesn't, and there is no s. Always with don't or doesn't, the verbs never take s or ies. Okay? That is, of course, when you have the negative form. Now, before we proceed to the third one, let's do some practice. You have choose the correct answer. Either you choose don't or doesn't. Again, you put pause for your video, do your activity. After that, watch the answer. So this is the answer. He doesn't watch. We don't like. It doesn't rain. And last one, they don't work. Now, the third form, which is the interrogative form, or we simply call it the question. Always when I have a question, I must start with do, okay? When I have I, you, we, and they. Plus the verb should be base, means without s or es. And don't forget the question mark at the end. This is when you have I, you, we, and they. But when I have he, she, and it, sorry, here it's it, okay? It's only typing mistake. Here it is it, okay? Yes, of course I must say does he, does she, or does it, plus the verb base. When I say base, means the verb must not have s or es, okay? Yeah. You have some examples here. Do you swim well? If you answer with yes, yes I do, or no I don't. Do you run fast? Does he help? You see, does he help? Yes he does, no he doesn't. And the last one, does she play games? Yes she does, or no she doesn't, okay? So we always start with do, or we start with does when we have the question, and we must finish with a question mark. It's necessary to write a question mark at the end. Next one. You have practice. Again, put pause for your video, answer these questions, and then check the next slide to see the answers. Okay? Now, next part is the use of the present simple. When I say the use, it means when we should use it. You know, in grammar, we have different tenses. We have the present simple, present continuous, future, past, present perfect, past perfect. We have plenty of tenses. And of course, we use them in different situations. For the present simple, what I gave you here is only one situation. Let's see these examples first. I take a shower every day. We visit our grandparents every Friday, and she always does sports. As you see here, you have every day, every Friday, and always. So these expressions show us that what we do here is repeated every day, every Friday, and always. So that is the first situation of the present simple. We use it especially when we have what we call repeated actions, means activities that we do or that we repeat, or habits. Habits means they are parts of our routines or what we do all the time, maybe every day, every Friday, every weekend, always. So these are what we call habits or repeated actions. Okay? Yeah, so this is the first situation. We have other situations. We will see them later, inshallah. So before I end this lesson, I just want to remind you of something, okay? And I want you to remember this. Many students get confused regarding the subject. Sometimes when they see he, they can answer or they can write the verb correctly, but when they see a different one, they might not. The subject can be a noun or a pronoun. For example, look at this sentence. Ahmed plays football. I have the subject, Ahmed. Plays is the verb. Okay? As you see, I put S for this subject. Why? Simply because Ahmed is the subject pronoun he. In this sentence, Ahmed is a noun. Okay? But if I want to remove the noun Ahmed, I can say he. But still I have to follow the same rule. He plays. There is an S here. Okay? As well as this one. So here Ahmed is a noun. But here, when I say he plays, it is a pronoun. Okay? Anyways, if you find the subject as a noun or as a pronoun, it does not change. Okay, let's see more examples so that you understand what I mean. For instance, my father is a policeman, or I say he is a policeman. Fatima is my best friend, or I say she is my best friend. Next one, the boys are noisy, or they are noisy. And the last one, Selma and I study together. It means we. Remember, if the subject is a noun or a pronoun, it takes the same rule or it follows the same rule. We don't change the rule if the subject is a pronoun or noun. Okay? I hope you understood this lesson. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me. Okay, thank you very much and see you later.